Let's go for Loki here. Loki, if you free roll a triple tonight, it's going to make me play Strange Horticulture. So be careful. Spambo, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate the hype train, y'all. Thank you so much. As is always the case, I don't need to say this, but you know, sometimes streaming, as with product management, is about saying the same thing over and over until people are tired of it. There is never an expectation on this stream that you sub, donate, give bits. I'm quite excited to be able to present truly free entertainment to many people around the world. Plus or minus the random ads or whatever that I have no control over. But it is greatly appreciated. This is my job. I do this for a living, and so I greatly appreciate those of you who choose to, who are able to and choose to support the stream. Thank you so much. It's very kind. Turn 1, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Freaking Loki. I kind of wonder if you take Humpty Dumpty here over the Unicorn. Unicorn's not bad because it contributes to Sherwood Sure Shot, but it doesn't make us as strong on the board. Whereas Egg... I think this is Egg. I can't even really explain why. I want to make sure that we don't lose any rounds in the first, 8. And having Egg and a Ranger on turn 1 just seems so freaking big. I might just roll here. I don't mind the baby root behind the Sherwood Sure Shot, and we can support even the Humpty Dumpty. We could do that in a roll. Lonely Prince can be okay. I'd like to be looking for triples. Let's do this. Chicken? Chicken's good. Let's carry money into the 3s. 3 treasures are less important for Loki than they are for some of the other heroes. Why? 3 treasures are less important for Loki than they are for some of the other heroes because Loki can't take advantage of hatball situations. Oh, this is just a real killer that turned out that way. Super unfortunate outcome. I guess we were intended to frontline? It says we win that 75% of the time, which I fully believe. I mean, we had the leg up there. Maybe it was just supposed to be put the egg in this slot. Yeah, I can't believe 33 life? That's kind of a robbery, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a robbery. It's a robbery! I'm kind of digging this baby root double minotaur situation. With a roll involved. Man, yeah, that's rough. I guess if you're keeping the egg, you just put it in front of the baby root, right? Might as well. Everybody has the Sherwood Sure Shot tonight. Oh. Click the free roll lock button. Not today, baby puppy. Noble Steed into a Cindy. I don't mind it. I like both of these quite a lot. I'm good with this as a lock. Took the Noble Steed to get a 3 out of the Cindy, guaranteed to happen in something like 4 turns. Think of it as a locked chest with +1/+1 in it. Having taken that, we should be thinking about what other quests we might want to finish. Part of the reason I like it is we've already got an upgraded baby root, which makes it slightly more likely that we finish Nutcracker. And since the baby root took a buff, it's more likely to want to stay on the board, right? Ooh, thwarted the brave princess. That's pretty hot. I'm happy with that. Good round. It was Day9 saying Ouroboros in Inscription? Awkward Turtle? Being a gamer is listening to people explain things while excitedly waiting for them to eventually realize what it was that they missed. You know what I mean? We could do this Good Witch. I don't despise it. Maybe we just take another Ranger here. Genuinely. I mean, I like the Lucky, but we just got Turkish Delight, so I think we're now just trying to make our board as strong as possible. Yeah, the moment of realization is great. The moment of realization is great. Huge. We landed our stag. That's a big part of our turn. Because now we have just so much ranged power to mop up whatever's left of this situation. Yeah, Gucci. Taking the dub off the Trophy Hunter. You love to see it. A little bit of health on the Shadow Assassin is all right. Although now we really, I mean, like, we've invested in this unit. We can't TLK it. We'd really like to be able to slay. What I'd like to see now is probably Nutcracker. Pair into a triple. The slow but steady embrace of spell weaving. It's tempting. I think we're at 4. We have too many important things to run into now. Oh my. We could Lady of the Lake. One more roll. We could have taken Hippocampus, and it would have just been fine. Wow! More spells? Maybe I should have tried to play higher tempo there. We had a bunch of things that we could have bought that would have been decent. I just was thinking to myself, we're at 4-0 a turn early. We should really look for a key piece, right? We should really look for Heartwood. We should really look for Nutcracker. We should really look for... And then that's what I realized, is that I didn't have all the things that we could be looking for, right? Did we want Hippo or Vulture? It's not really clear. Would we have taken Sporko or Lady of the Lake? Well, I didn't take Lady of the Lake, at least. I suspect that I need to play... I need to look through the character list on 4 and think about what else I can do on 4 specifically. 4 is a place to where I think I could potentially play a bit more open. I need to try to investigate that. Do I care to take a second Sherwood Sure Shot? No. Double Shadow Assassin, and we're just playing into level 3 treasures. I mean, like, we're far enough ahead. Playing towards treasure map could be a winning line, at least. I don't love it, but I like it all right. We have 2 Shadow Assassins. Do we ever look at this River Wish Mermaid with a twinkle and a sparkle? River Wish Mermaid is easier to play now that they have 8 health. The 8 health is a big deal. We are 1 XP ahead. It would be natural 4.1 when we pick it up. We've got a bunch of ranged units that are scaling. We've got decent attack, but it's not great. It's something. I see. No show. It happened. Trophy Hunter is very strong, Neck. Okay. We got the treasure map, which means we should be playing into getting an endgame treasure to bring our board together. We no longer want to take 3 couples, but I will take 4s, potentially. This is tough. I don't actually really love this buy. Aha! Okay, that's something I can play around. Do we just take the tier 5? I don't despise it. It's some pace. We still have Noble Steed also. I think I like it. And I've got a whole plan. These are never slaying, though, is the thing. Like, we made our board fairly substantially weaker. But once they get just a few points of attack, it'll be much better. We basically threw 11 life, though, doing it, right? But I think that's okay. Oh. Okay, so we 9th book now. 9th book, Noble Steed. Mage? Mage? No, we'll just hit a better... Huh. Okay, I need to think. See, this is awkward because then that's a second slay. So maybe this is bait. But if we could finish it, it would be so good. And we are kind of close. Okay. With Baby Root, we already have 6 more health to put onto Lance. They just need to proc a couple times, and or we get 1 more treasure, and we're there. I think that the 9th book will make us strong enough with just a few mages. We should be looking for more. Something like Lady of the Lake or Sporko is going to be very worth picking up. Slay Mages is back. Unlucky. There's 50-50 there for us to win that. $14, $20, we're so close. Sporko's a mage. I'd rather a mage now than a monster book. You want Aeon in the back so that your mages are scaling off of your mages, but you also want Aeon in the front so that it has a better chance to actually slay here. It's a bit of a conundrum, right? As soon as possible, I think Grimsoul wants to go. That's clear. Wonder if we're actually putting this in first position. I think this is fine for a round. Your Loki, does it need to slay? That's a good point. We can't buy spells. We don't care if it slays. Ooh. cats. Nice. Having that Grimsoul not die on the cat actually made that round much better for us. We broke Trophy Hunter's Needle. Big deal. Really big deal. There's Nutcracker, although it is so late. We have the Noble Steed. I mean, I'd like to think that I could finish it, but it's just not realistic, right? Even in front of the Baby Root, it's just not realistic. I mean, maybe with, like, falling stars and stuff. This is so close now. So close now. Tier 5. Mimic. Oh my god. Mimic Noble Steed also turns this into a tier 7. Which means we take Aeon out for a round, so that there's only one hit. This lands and it takes it to a 24. This would go up to a 19, which would put it at 25. We could theoretically finish it this round if we fully commit. Okay, we are against top board Sharebear, and I don't think we built our best board, so there is the off chance that we die here. Oh, let's freaking go. If we don't die, we're ridiculously strong. So good. Oh, the Medusa. Savage. It's okay. We take them down to just their due, so we take 8. But we just got a tier 7 with a Mimic. Wow, dude. I think you take Mimic Fairy Queens here, although that round table is real tempting with how much we're going to scale our mages. Ooh, the round table could be really good. Fairy Queen's Wand is immediately better, but round table opens up, you know, like tree stuff from here. Let's go Fairy Queens. And then I need to get back into the game. Sell this. I don't think I need these. We are level 6 now. By the way. Seems relevant. I'm also kind of thinking that since Fairy Queens and Round Table are similarly powerful this late, that we could potentially get more dust this way. I really did think about the dust, which is like embarrassing, but it's true. I'm thinking Mimic 9th book is just so strong that... But yeah, having round table for the mages, I mean, it really could. It could be a game changer. But I think we can win like this. We just need to focus on winning like this. Storm King. It's like I summoned it. It's like I summoned it. I just said Storm King out loud. I just intonated Storm King, and it was enough. It's actually unbelievable. It's just amazing, man. Get out of here, Tweedly. Tired of your nonsense. We still running this Lancy? Fancy Lancy? I guess for a minute. We want to get to just all mages, realistically. And I'd rather have my spellweavers in the back, soaking up the casts. Yeah, so these two things have a decent chance to get replaced, but right now their stats are so big, we have to keep them. Ooh, slain. Ouch. Medusa's a good pick. Oh, and they've got Grumblegore Oni King things going. You can do Copycat with this if you wanted. Another Sporko seems like a good idea. Because we would certainly triple Sporko here. More range, more better. Sholdies would be very big, but I just don't think we need to make an investment like that. It's funny, the good boy is actually massive. Once again, unnecessary. One, two, three, four, and just put the stuff in. No, we can't do it right. Because we sell down 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we only have 1 thing to replace. So we can't do it. Hopefully we don't get rolled. Court Wizard wouldn't be bad with Lancelot up front. This might genuinely be better than Shadow Assassin. As strong as the Shadow Assassin is. Let's just commit. Seems like the way to play here. Whole board mages. What's up, John? Plus, that's the best way to make the Storm King completely untouchable, right? And this is against a ghost, so that's a good round to scale our units. All very relevant. Skip. We could have taken a Wizard's Fam there. I think I'm going to frontline a Court Wizard. We'd rather see more Storm Kings. You probably take this. And then just put in one of these two, that's fine. Crystal Ball! We could run the Lady of the Lake. Sure, I like it. Flip these, probably. Oh, yeah. They're very strong, but also, like, we have so much scam. And our units are going to be massive. I don't know, they've got a lot of ranged in the back. We could be in trouble. Ooh, I think we got outranged. Left? Go left? It's just the worst. 9th book. This is how it feels. Okay. We do need to get stronger, though, that's clear. We need these numbers to be bigger. Do I bother? I just want more ranged and more Storm Kings, I think. Another Spellweaver, you gotta be at least tempted, right? Remember, this has Medusa and trees and stuff. Certainly would rather run this. Storm King? Storm King? Storm King? Storm King? All right. Ooh, the Doom Breath. Yo, I think that just beat us. It's a really nice pick. We'll see, we'll see. We could still scam our way there. We're about to get so many spells. And the Soul Tack was a huge pick. Huge pick. Being able to potentially take out this Medusa is a big deal. I think we got him. Yeah. Xaxie's lethal too. My summoning capabilities have diminished? I know. It's disturbing. We could just be tripling Court Wizard. I mean, it's a fair amount of attack. It's just so much less good than the best things that we can make. And I keep skipping Wizard's Familiars, but I feel that it's the correct thing to do. A Medusa of our own should probably be more tempting than I have been. There's the second Storm King. That's a big deal. I'm gonna do this. It's slightly weaker, but it scales, unlike the Lady of the Lake. So far, they're trading really nicely. And they have a bunch of ranged in the back, which is frightening. But I do think we often win. Especially with Piggo. Nice slay. It's so gross. It is just as gross as you think it is. GG. First game of the day, Mimic, Fairy's Wand, 9th book, Loki. We could do whatever we wanted. We were playing solitaire, baby. Just roll it. GG. I'm glad that we committed. The thing that I wasn't sure about, but that I'm quite happy with in the end is, at some point we were Slay Mages. Remember, we had a rocky period in the mid-game. And we were like a Grimsoul with the Lancelot. And we didn't even get the best hits on tier 7, right? Like, imagine Mimic, Mirror, 9th book Mages. That could have been our endgame. Mirror, bringing back these Storm Kings and casting more spells. This was not nearly as degenerate as it could have been, which is wild to think. We have a Fairy's Wand, right? But the Noble Steed, setting up for Lance, and then picking up Mimic to turn Lance into a tier 7, that's what really enabled us, right? But it meant that we were in this awkward kind of Slay, kind of Mages, but also we're Loki thing. I'm glad that we had just enough Mages that we could pick up the 9th book. We played open to it. And it wasn't much, but it was just enough. And so when we were offered that, that was our first real treasure, right? Was 9th book. We had Noble Steed. And then we got the treasure map, which we were trying to pick up. And then we ended up tripling, I think it was Spellweaver first, into that 9th book. We weren't sure that we wanted to do it, but we did it, right? And that's how we hit the 9th book. Mimic Noble Steed into the 7. But yeah, there was a point to where we kind of had like Grimsoul, Shadow Assassin, Lance, and that was better than our mages, but we already had Mimic 9th book, and so we just slapped more mages onto the board. It made us temporarily weaker, but because of the power of the scam, we stayed alive, and then we ended up scaling much, much more that way. 100 attack Aeon, 170 attack Spellweaver, 100 attack Loki. This board is massive, especially considering how quickly it came together. From here, it only grows larger, right? And this is with Loki, so we don't get to cast any spells manually. There's no hat ball. This is purely the power of 9th book. Yeah, fantastic. GG.